In the consumer electronics market, Google's Pixel devices are well known, and they can be found running either Chrome OS or Android. Google Pixel 6a launched by Google Pixel has features that are quite different from the previous models. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know about the latest and greatest Pixel 6a. But before we go ahead, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. Google Pixel 6a price and availability. The Google Pixel 6a was unveiled in May 2022 at the company's annual I/O conference, but it didn't begin accepting pre-orders until June 21st and go on sale on June 28th. As a result, it debuts 9 months after Google's other Pixel 6 devices. The phone's one and only storage configuration will cost $449. Google Pixel 6a design. The phone weighs only 179 grams and has dimensions of 152.2 x 71.8 x 8.9 millimeters. Conveniently small enough to fit in a pocket and light enough to use with a single finger, it also feels good in the hand. The camera strip on the back of the phone is significantly narrower than the one on the Pixel 6, making it less likely to attract dust. The Pixel 6 plastic back, in contrast to the glass backs of its predecessors, gives the device a less premium feel but is more durable in the face of impacts like drops. The Pixel 6a is the first of Google's A-series phones to omit a headphone jack, but it still includes the usual suspects: a USB-C port, a volume rocker, and a power button, all on the right side of the device. A fingerprint reader is integrated into the screen itself. It's quick and easy to unlock the phone. Google Pixel 6a display. The Google Pixel 6a has a display of 6.1 inches. It provides the resolution of 1080 x 2400. The 60 Hz refresh rate is a little out of the ordinary, considering that 90 Hz, 120 Hz, or even higher refresh rates are now the norm for smartphones. This metric determines how frequently the screen refreshes its image, with higher values indicating more fluid motion. The Pixel 6a is lacking in one key area. It only supports 60 frames per second. Google Pixel 6a CAMERAS. Unlike the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which use a 50-megapixel primary camera, the Pixel 6a has a 12.2 megapixel f1.7 sensor, which is paired with an ultra-wide camera that has a 12-megapixel sensor and an f2.2 aperture for a field of view of 114 degrees. There is no optical zoom, and the maximum digital zoom is only 7x. Additional loss of detail occurs at higher magnification levels, though 7x shots are still not overly grainy. The front-facing camera is an 8-megapixel unit with an aperture of f2.0, which is less megapixel density than some competing devices' front shooters, but still adequate for taking selfies. Video can be recorded at up to 4 Kelvin resolution and 60 frames per second, which is all anyone really needs, and with a variety of additional modes like time-lapse and slow motion. However, as a result of its 8MP sensor, the front-facing camera can only record in 1080p. Google Pixel 6a performance and specs. Since Google's self-designed Tensor chipset is used in all 3 Pixel phones, the Pixel 6a, Pixel 6, and Pixel 6 Pro are all equally capable. With the Geekbench app, we were able to determine that the Google Pixel 6 multi-core score was 2,837, putting it on the verge of being a mid-range or high-end device. The phone's mid-tier processor and relatively modest screen size mean that it is not ideal for playing games. The only available phone model has 6 GB of RAM and a 5G modem built into the chipset, allowing users to connect to next-gen networks with the appropriate service plan. Google Pixel 6a software. Android 12 is the most recent update, but the 6a will likely be among the first devices to be compatible with Android 13. It has all the standard Google apps like Gmail, Photos, the Play Store, and Maps pre-installed, but nothing else, saving you the trouble of having to uninstall a bunch of unnecessary programs. Google Pixel 6a battery life. The Google Pixel 6a has a short battery life. Even with battery saver mode on all the time, the Pixel had trouble making it through a full day of use. The Pixel 6a had trouble keeping up with even medium use throughout the day. The 4,410 mAh battery can't keep up with the demands of such a large phone. It's possible that Google is counting on the fact that you'll be leaving your phone plugged in to charge for so many hours every day to reduce how often you use it. Due to its 18 watts charging capacity, this phone takes nearly 2 hours to fully charge, which is exceptionally long for a device of this price. Google does offer some helpful tools for monitoring battery life. If you leave your device plugged in overnight, for instance, it will check to see what time your alarm is set and ensure that it is fully charged at that time. If you enjoyed today's video, then feel free to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel.